there are dolphins or porpoises or whatever they are right all in front of us.
This time on Selling Tashi.
We leave Morro Bay for an overnight passage to sunny Santa Barbara.
For better days to come and carry us like wind in our sails. Hold on tight, I can smell the shore.
Well, it's another beautiful morning here at Morro Bay. Our last morning here. We are heading out to head round Point Conception today. But it is not without drama. So last night after we went to bed, we heard this weird kind of a popping kind of a sound, and then all of a sudden we smelled electrical burn. And our inverter was making this weird humming noise, really loud. And we came out and basically we lost our inverter last night. So it quit functioning. We had to turn it off, and I'm going to let Hal tell you about the rest.
Oh yeah, our Victron Multiplus inverter charger went kapooey last night. Alicia heard a popping sound. I heard something fell or something. But anyway, we went out and investigated. There was a little bit of smoke. There was some smoke that came out of the compartment where the Victron inverter charger is, and so we immediately shut it off, and then let it cool down and turned it back on, and it's definitely something burned in there. You can smell it, the electrical burn on the inverter. But all our boat systems run on DC, our chart plotters, our radios, our Radium Go, so we're gonna go. We're going to go. Maybe not have some of the comforts of making coffee and stuff, but when we get somewhere, we'll get it repaired. I'll have to get a new inverter charger. I'll put it in myself. But, you know, just another challenge with boating life. But we'll get through it.
So last time on our passage, we didn't have any food prepped, so we were scrambling for whatever we could get our hands on. Today, I'm going to be a little bit better, and I am going to prep some food. I'm making some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I'm making some lunch meat sandwiches. I'm gonna make sure we have plenty of food available that we can just grab and eat, because one thing we need to do is eat on passage. You can't not eat. I've been very queasy, and they say you just gotta keep something on your stomach so that you don't get sick over and over again. So that's what I'm doing right now, just kind of prepping that. Hopefully the sandwiches and the fruit and the crackers and things we have on board will be enough for us to make it through. Well, bye-bye Morro Bay. We enjoyed our time with you. Here we go, hobbling off without our inverter, but it's fine. We have solar, we're able to charge our batteries, the whole boat runs off the DC, we're gonna be okay. Hal is working on getting the sails out because we have some good wind, and we're gonna play and see what we can get Tashi to do, so more to come. here. We're at gusting up to 20, 21 knots, and we are sailing about 5.5, 6. Hal's getting his arm workout today, trimming the sails. We have the main reefed and the Genoa reefed, but we're sailing, my friends. We're sailing.
We got about 7 knots going on right now. Looking really good.
A little fluttering on the main sail. I'll have to fix that, but
Got about 7 knots. Engines off. And my beautiful bride is at the helm. Looking as pretty as ever.
I don't know about that. It's been a while since I've had a thorough shower, so I think to say I look as pretty as ever is quite a stretch. But thank you, baby. Crazy out here right now, but should calm down once we pass this point, Point Bouchon, and then we hit Point Conception. So point after point, but it's kind of crazy out here. But the sails are doing great. We're making good time. The motor's off. It's a little bit rolly, but not super miserable. So we'll see. So our course kind of just switched direction, and now we are completely downwind sailing. We have the main out full, but the sea has calmed down quite a bit. We're still getting 5.5 knots with just the main out. We've got it pushed out pretty far, but yeah, I could do this all day. It's very pleasant, very comfortable, maybe 1 meter waves, maybe, and we're kind of surfing them a little bit. So yeah, we're doing good. Still sailing. Yeah, having a really lovely day. I tried to sleep, but I couldn't. Not because it was uncomfortable, but just because it was, I don't know. But it's comfortable now. Very comfortable. Don't you think?
Oh,
you think it's comfortable?
I can cross oceans like this.
I know, this is lovely.
What we went through, I think, the first couple days, honey, is the worst it's gonna get. I mean, those were huge waves. It was horrible. Yep. This is beautiful. And because there's not a lot of crazy wind, because, well, we're downwind, so we don't get that weird wind coming in our direction. It feels like there's less wind. You don't feel the wind, and it's comfortable. It's just comfortable. So somewhere over there is Pismo Beach, where we did some pretty fun dirt bike riding and camping with some pretty fun people many, many years ago. I don't know, I think it might be over there, that way. Looks like there's the big dunes, but yeah, that was a fun time. You camp right on the beach, and you just take your bikes and your quads out and go zooming around over there. It was pretty fun. Pretty fun. Having a good day? I'm having a fabulous day. Every passage we made was miserable, cold, huge waves. I mean, and we were just beginners, and then we were worried about this point conception thing. It's supposed to be really notorious. We must have picked a good weather window, because this is absolutely beautiful. We've sailed the whole way. Yeah, I can do this. I can do this. But the first couple of times, passages, it was horrible.
Yeah, that was some pretty cold nights and some, yeah.
But now the
fog.
Weather is good. It's getting warmer. I can feel it. The ocean's changing. Yeah, this is sky high right now.
Yeah, we'll pass Point Conception sometime tonight, and then we'll see how that goes. Should be awesome. It's a full moon, so.
Oh, that'd be really nice.
Yeah.
As the sun set on our best sailing day to date, I'm again amazed at the beauty of creation that can only be witnessed at sea.
Well, the sun is actually set, and it was beautiful. It's very beautiful when you can see the entire horizon. We are zooming along pretty nicely. We've got, about 15 to 20 knots of wind blowing, and we're going about 5.5 knots on our main sail. We're still running with the wind. So we have actually learned how to make Tashi happy with the wind at our rear. So yeah, it's been kind of nice. It's real quiet still, and starting to get a little colder, so we're getting all suited up for the cold weather, and the radio goes off. They've been talking about this all day long. We're receiving from Coast Guard Sector Los Angeles, and they're talking about a large something floating in the water, and they're giving coordinates and so on, so people can avoid it. But we're not close to that, so I think we're okay. Gosh, our wind is kind of dying down, and we expected it to, so we'll see what tonight brings. I think we might be motoring a little bit again, but we've sailed pretty much all day long, most of it without the motor, some of it with a little bit of motor, but yeah, it's been nice.
The last of the daylight slipped away, and so did our wind. We ended up motoring most of the night and made it past Point Conception with no problem. The full moon provided just enough light to see our surroundings, which was good because there were oil platforms everywhere as we approached Santa Barbara in the early morning hours.
5:30 in the morning, and there's a lot of shipping traffic, but we're staying out of it. The sun is about to come up, and hopefully we'll be able to see better. It's kind of fogging over again. Full enclosure is kind of fogging up, to say the least. But the sun should come out pretty soon, and then we'll see how it goes. It is such a pretty sunrise right now. The sky is completely orange and blue and so pretty, and the sun's coming up on a cold night. We still got a couple of hours to go before we get up to our destination, but daylight is always more fun than nighttime. They said once you round Point Conception, it turns into a totally different ocean, and they were correct. It is really flat out here. Very, very pleasant. Channel Islands are over there in the background. Don't know which one that is, but Santa Barbara is on our other side, and hopefully they'll have a slip for us. I doubt you can see it, but over there in the distance there are a couple of whales playing around, smacking tails. Right over there is our little sea lion friends, swimming around eating something yummy over there.
Distant whales and sea lions were not the only ones greeting us this morning. We were about to get a welcome like we have never experienced before.
Those are dolphins! There's dolphins! Dolphins! Look at them! They're right there! Oh my gosh, they're so close to the boat. Look at them! Ah! This is so cool. Ah, oh my gosh, they're like right in front of the boat. There are dolphins or porpoises or whatever they are, right all in front of us. Yes, they are, oh my gosh, it's like an aerial show. How fun is this? This is a huge pond. Wow. Now they're playing. Hi guys! Oh my gosh, you are so adorable!
Neither of us had ever experienced anything like this. Dolphins that must have numbered into hundreds, if not thousands, covered a mile of ocean, jumping and playing. We are so blessed to have experienced this. What an amazing welcome to Santa Barbara. And we finally made it to a slip at the marina. After we were given a slip that had someone in it, then redirected to an end tie with broken electrical, and then finally a lovely slip where we decided to get some coffee and spend the rest of the day relaxing. We went to bed early and began the next day with some amazing serendipity. This is Rose, a friend from nursing school that I hadn't seen in nearly 18 years. She just happened to be at that same marina at the same time. Not only that, she offered to drive me around to get some provisions. We lucked out with an amazing farmer's market with fresh produce and catch of the day. She also brought me home to a couple of lovely ladies who gave up their clutch for us. We were given some fresh baked goods and the best oranges I've ever had. I'm beyond blessed to have had this time with Rose and experienced such generosity.
We are headed out to go do some sightseeing on our bikes, so follow us around.
I mean, I could live here in Santa Barbara. This is gorgeous.
Santa Barbara is set up for tourists with lots of shopping up State Street and a great restaurant on every corner. But on this day, we stopped for our favorite treat at a place where they made ice cream right in front of you. Exercise, ice cream, and beautiful views. I call that a great day.
It's laundry day. We are going to take advantage of the marina with laundry. However, the laundry is about 2 miles away, so we're doing a lot of walking today.
I've got my hand.
Oh no! So the laundry room at the marina is broken. But lucky for us, about half a mile away, there's another one. So that's where we're headed now. And yeah, we took the dog cart. So try number 1 was a fail, or actually try number 2 was a fail. Coin operated, no ATM, and we didn't have any cash. lesson learned, always have cash. Now we're off to a third location. Hopefully this one will work. They say they take cards. I don't know, but that felt just a little sketchy to me. The freeway exit, freeway entrance, and yeah, we had to cross that to get to the laundromat. I don't know. Whew.
After a mile and a half of walking, we finally had clothes in the washer.
Treated ourselves to donut and coffee because what else are you gonna do? We debated for a long time about who our biggest fan was, but honestly, I really think it's Hal.
It's because she never lets me watch it. I always have to watch it like when it's done.
Lies. Well, the laundry is done, and now, according to GPS, we have a mile and a half to walk back. So,
Everybody thinks we're homeless out here. They're avoiding us like the plague.
adventures in cruising life. Woohoo!
About halfway through, we got tired, so Hal decided to try his luck at panhandling for laundry coins. But no one helped out these two crazy sailors.
My gosh, we made it! We made it!
We made it back to the marina for one last beautiful night. Santa Barbara ranks high on our list of great places to visit. Next time, we move on from beautiful Santa Barbara to Oxnard to seek shelter from some big winds.
Remember to like and subscribe. And also hit that bell. And remember notifications.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.